Hi, hello, good evening. Today I'm going to show you how to work with the schedules in Revit. I'm going to show you how to do it. So here is an example project. You can open this project by going to File, Open, Sample Files. Okay, so you have to go to File, Open. So here you have to come for the arrow mark, and then in the bottom you can read sample files. Click here, then it will open a folder. So here go for thumbnail, and in case if you want to increase the thumbnail size, press Ctrl and zoom in, and you can see Snowdon Tower sample architecture, electrical, facade, HVAC, and plumbing. And this is for site and structure we have. So you can open architecture file, just click open, then you will get this project. Now I'm going to show you how to work with schedules. In schedules, we have a lot of topics to learn. So at least you need to know. So from where you should take the schedule command, you have to learn. So let's go to view. Schedule also a view. So you have to go to view. In the create panel, you can see you can create all plans, section, elevation, 3D view, drafting view, everything you can create. You can also create a schedule. Under schedule, we have a schedule quantities, structural column schedule, material takeoff, sheet list, note block, and view list. We are going to learn everything. So today I'm going to start with the schedule quantities. Schedule or quantities. Okay. So there is a difference between schedule or quantity and material takeoff. So both of them will look the same, but they are different. So you have to go to schedule and quantities, and then here you can select any category. So for example, let's say I'm creating a door schedule. Let's go for a door schedule, and you can give any name. Okay, let's give any name, and then you can also select the face, and then you can go for okay. So here, so this is a door category schedule, and you can see the category from here. So if you want to select the parameters from doors, you can select door, or in case if you want to change it from room, so all room related parameters you can select. And if you select project information, so you can select all project parameters. So you have to choose. So in doors, I need door family and type, and then I need width and height. I need width and height. So we have rough width and rough height. So we have to be sure about these parameters. Let's take height. So I have width and height. So I don't know the difference between these two. That's why I'm selecting both. Okay. Family thumbnail. I need I just need family type. Bring this up and bring this down. Just you can rearrange the columns and then say okay. So once you say okay, and you can see we have frame type, but I need family type, right? In case if you selected anything you don't need, then you can just select and you can delete. If you want to add a parameter, then you can go for insert a column Then you can select the parameter. I need family, family and type. Okay, say okay. Now I want to calculate the number of doors in a particular family and type. So I have to sort this list. So let's go to filter. I want to filter with the family and type that equals to door opening 32 inch, 84 inch, and then say okay. So you can see this is the list of door in the particular family and type. So I just need the total. In case if I need a total, then I can go for sorting and grouping. Then I can enable total. I can enable total, and once I say okay, you can see I have grand total title, but I need the count. Let's go for count. Let's add the parameter called count and say okay. Now you can see the count is 1 1. It is showing as 1 1. I need the total. So let's go to formatting and take count and calculate total. You have to calculate total, then say okay. Now it is showing 8. So that's the total number of doors. In case if you want to read them in one line, then you can go for sorting and grouping and uncheck itemize every instances. In case if you want to list all the doors, then you can go for filter and then just remove filter rule, and then you can see here. So you just need all the family and type and total. Say okay. So these are the door type, and we have the rough height, rough width and height. So in case if you see anything as a varies, that means that there is multiple instances in the same name with a different height. So in case if you want to be sure, then you can just enable itemize every instances, and you can read all the height. I can see some doors don't have rough width and height. So we don't have. Let's hide these two parameters. I just need width and height. So let's go with the sorting and grouping. I need to sort the door list based on family and type. After that, I want to do it with the height. And then say okay. So now I can uncheck itemize every instances. I don't see anything like varies. Okay. So now I can just place this schedule in a sheet. Let's go for a sheet, new sheet, any sheet you can take, and then you have to go for schedules. Here you have to take the schedule and then just place. If you want to make any adjustment, you can adjust. You can also rename the column head, schedule title. You can rename, double click, and here you can edit the title. You can edit the column head, but you can't edit the data. If you edit the data, your element information also will vary. So just edit the title and the column head. All right, so that's all about creating a door schedule in Revit. So some specific learning we need to learn. For example, removing the blank line between data and the title. So you can see here there is a blank row. So if you want to remove, double click and go to appearance, Then go to appearance here, just uncheck blank row before data and say okay. Then blank row is removed. Okay. So in the next video, we are going to learn more. We will see in the next video.